Hey everyone, welcome to a quick introduction to the new video component that Statstrack is excited to launch, available beginning in the 2019-2020 season. This feature is a web-based auto-queuing system that automatically links game film to corresponding events that are tracked in-game using the Statstrack app. The video component can be used as a live in-game resource, be it on the bench or instantly in between periods, or post-game from a team video session standpoint. As this feature also has the ability to be filtered by event or by player, it can also be used as a teaching tool for individual players by sharing their personal performance events for review. The video page can be accessed through your unique team dashboard in the Statstrack website by using your Statstrack app login provided to you at the beginning of the season. Whether in-game or post-game, the video page will include an embedded video screen, a full period overview layout, as seen here, various events filter drop-down menus, and a scrolling summary of events. Now, let's look at the video page, in this case already populated with some game event data, and we'll look at it from two perspectives, from an intermission standpoint as well as post-game. So first, let's assume that the first period of today's game has just ended, and we're heading from the bench to the room. By this time, you would have already received your instant period summary to your email from your tracker, and had the opportunity to review event totals for both teams for the period before you reach the room. From there, you simply turn to the video page, and since the video feature automatically queues events as we track, it creates unique event tags that will allow you to instantly jump to any event that has been tracked in the period. So in that sense, your entire period is already waiting for you, ready to be viewed. To view an event, you simply click on the event tag, and the video will instantly jump to a few seconds before the event occurs. So in this instance, if we wanted to see this opposing goal again, so we simply click on the event tag, and the video will jump to a few seconds before the event occurs. This allowing you to see what caused the event from the beginning through to its end. If you wish to see the event again, you simply retap the tag, and it'll instantly jump back to the beginning of that event. If you wish to see any other event, you simply click on the tag, and the video will jump directly to that event as well. You can also pause video as needed, or move the video up and back, and so on. Now, as mentioned previously, the system is designed to auto-queue, which in this case means that because events are not clipped per se, they don't have a definitive end time. Instead, the video is designed to jump you to moments that you wish to see and then run freely until a point in time that you wish to stop or move on to another clip. And this was designed this way for various reasons. 1. This allows you to see the evolution of a play and how the event you've picked resulted in the events to follow. So for example, if I select this turnover, it'll jump to a few seconds before the turnover occurred, allowing me to see what caused the turnover, and then I can allow the video to continue in order to see how it affected the play moving forward. For example, because of that turnover, did we get hemmed into our zone for a significant amount of time? Or how did the team respond to that turnover? Or did that turnover or event lead directly to a goal for or a goal against? Which in this case, you can see that it did. Secondly, coaches want to be able to see sections of video, for example, power play or penalty kill specifically. So in this case, you can do so simply by picking a penalty tag. So if I wanted to see my power play, I click on an opponent's penalty. The video jumps to the occurrence of the penalty so you can see how it happened. And then I can allow the video to roll on freely so I can see how my power play played out. Vice versa, if I wanted to see my penalty kill, I simply pick one of my penalties, which would be, in this case, a gold penalty box indicating my penalty occurred. And I can allow the video again to run freely to see how my team performed on the penalty kill. Now, when you return to the video in between the second and third period, you can utilize the various filters to select the period that you want. So at the end of the second, you come into the room, you select the drop-down period 2, and the events overview layout will flip over to period 2. Allowing you to pick any of the events within that period that you wish to see. Now let's assume that we're in a post-game scenario. If you're preparing for a team video session, you no longer have to cut or clip or line up events, as you know the game is already laid out for you in this sense. So all you need to do at this point is know and record which events that you want to highlight, make a note of which events you want to highlight, and in the session you click the tags as you go. Now lastly, let's go back to the filters. Both in-game and post-game, if you wish to isolate specific events, you simply select through the event drop-down menu. You can do so from any period perspective, so the entire game collectively or isolated by period. And then you go into the event dropdown and select the event type you want. So in this case, turnovers. I select my turnovers, and the running summary will then isolate all the turnovers that occurred in the period. Taking this a step further, we can also filter this information by player. So if I wanted to, for example, send my centerman their face-offs for the game, I can select my penalty, or my period, whether all game or period. I select my face-offs, and then there will be an additional drop-down menu for the roster, in which case you pick the centerman that you want to send the face-offs to, and that will, again, isolate by your filters. In this case, if you want to send this information out to a player, every one of the events that we track has its own unique URL. So you simply select the event that you want to share, copy the unique URL, and paste it into the body of an email. Once I've picked the 4 or 5 events that I want to send to that player, and I've pasted the URLs into the email body, and I send that out, that creates a unique hyperlink that the player can click on and watch his own video clip that you sent. So those are the details of the new video component. We anticipate that this is going to be a welcome addition to the coach's toolbox, both from a competitive advantage standpoint, but as well as a valuable time-saving perspective. Thank you for taking a few moments to run through the details of this component with us, and we look forward to continuing to share new and exciting developments to Statstrack with you.